everyone, guys. Welcome to the Chat with Langston podcast. And today we have Mr. Safe once again on the podcast. He's
What do you
chilling,
do?
killing it. He's an amazing, one of the best Twitch streamers I know, guys. So if you want to follow
Thank
him,
you.
his Twitch handle is L underscore Seifu. That's your username, right?
EL
I'm gonna put it
underscore
over here
Seifu.
anyways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Thank
you
you.
guys give him a follow. One of the most entertaining people I've come across. He has started his Twitch journey, I think, for over a year now. I think it's pretty
Yeah, it's
cool.
been a year. February 3rd, my birthday was like a
Congratulations,
year.
man!
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank
Congratulations
you.
once
Thank you.
again. I
Thank
know I
you.
said it before, but I want to congratulate you again over here.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
I am too kind. Why am I that kind?
Why does this feel so weird, man? Just be Langston, okay?
I
Just
know,
like
bro.
make sure be Langston. Why
I
does
am
it feel so
Langston, bro.
formal?
I'm Langston, bro. I am Langston. Just kidding.
Yeah, bro. Freaking this guy, guys, this guy. Let me talk about Langston a little bit. Freaking Hugh Jackman ain't got shit on Langston, by the way. This guy, his consistency in the gym,
Bro,
mashallah, dude. This guy, bro,
bro, I'm become American
everybody,
again before his movie.
bro, yeah, bro. Hollywood, everybody, shut the fuck up. Langston is motivation, man. This guy's motivated me to work out more than anybody.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. How you been, Seth? Tell me that, bro. How was you just went for a wedding? How tell me about it.
Alhamdulillah, it was good, man. It was fine. It wasn't a wedding, it was an engagement. My cousin's getting engaged.
Yeah.
Bro, so many fucking engagements, man. I'm sick of them. And like okay, so like last week was this other cousin's engagement, right?
Hmm.
And he's like younger than me.
Hmm.
And he's like, bro, you were supposed to be before me. Like, what's going on? And I was like,
Wait. He told you that?
Majid. Yeah, he did. I congratulated him, and I was like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. I don't want to hear this shit right now. I'm here to congratulate you. Let's focus on your
Don't
fucking
don't spoil the
bruh.
moment. Like, don't spoil the moment,
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Rich, shut up. Freaking mind your damn business.
But dude, did he actually ask you like, yo, man? So when's your turn coming and all that shit?
He didn't even say when's your turn. He's like, bro, you're supposed to be before me. And I was like, bro, shut up, man. What the hell? I didn't say that, but in my head, I was like, hold on, let me put my phone on.
That's like that.
Oh,
That's so it's like I feel like a lot of the people who are like, if they're older than us, and they're like, if they get married or engaged or whatever, they're like, oh yeah, but what happened to you? When are you supposed to get like
um,
married for me?
ye- yeah. Like I think
But
when
is
my
that an?
brother got married,
I think that's just an Indian thing though. I think.
it is. It most definitely is because when I was I think when my brother got married, I was 19,
Hmm.
and people were already like, "Oh, you're next, bro. You're next." And I was like, "Bro, what is this Balika Voodoo bullshit,
I
man?
mean, there's no
Get the fuck
shit here
away from
next.
me.
Like it is
I don't want to
given.
get married." Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
because I think your
And
brother's married, your sister's married, so you obviously are
yeah,
the next
no,
one. Yeah,
yeah, I'm the last one. And
yeah.
like the other day, like the other day, my brother was like, okay, so like my brother was like, bro, when I was your age, I already had a kid, and I was like, bro, man, shit, man, I don't
I
know what to
have
say to you, dude. What the hell am I supposed to do with that information?
congratulations.
Like, congrats, man. Mashallah, good for you, man. What do
Yeah,
I do?
I don't
I
know.
don't like it's
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, it's nice. I feel like, when it comes to these things, like everybody has like their whole like if they have it at that age, like they had a kid or whatever, they were mentally ready for it, or it was just the right time. I believe it's the right
it is.
time for them. For everybody has
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
specific,
Like,
you know.
okay, if someone gets married at fucking 21, like more, I'm like, congratulations. Like, I hope everything works out for you, inshallah,
Yeah.
whatever. I ain't about that life. Also, like, I don't know, there's shit that I'm focused on right now. Like, I'm like kind of like focused on Twitch a little bit here and there.
Hell
And
yeah, man.
yeah, man, there's shit that I want to get done. And I don't know, uh, whatever, dude, whatever.
Exactly,
Thank
bro.
you, Sunamiri
Exactly.
Jan. What are you getting married, bro? What are
Bro, when am
you?
I getting married, bro? Bro, what are you talking
No,
about?
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But honestly, like between the three of us, how much do you want to get Sharon's getting married for,
Oh,
bro?
let's talk about that, guys. Let's talk about Sharon. He's not on the podcast, but
I wish he was here. I wish he was here.
oh man, oh dude, I swear, dude, if he listens to this podcast, I'm gonna like clip this specific
Yeah.
part out. I'm gonna be like, yo, guys, specifically targeted at this
Yeah.
boy over here.
Yeah.
When is Sharon get married? I don't know. I mean, I think you first
I don't know,
you
man.
take a guesstimate, bro, because I feel like it could happen. I feel like this guy's just gonna surprise us. He's gonna be like, guys, this
You
is
want
what's
to take a
happening.
bet? I think like I think within the next 2 years, I think
I'm gonna
within
say
the next
next 5.
okay, mashallah, he's a beautiful guy. He's a good looking
Yeah,
man.
yeah, guys,
It won't
follow
be
him
hard
at
for him to
do more do more tab.
yeah. Yeah. Shout him out. Freaking shout out to our friend. Shout out, mashallah, beautiful looking guy.
Mr. Instagrammer,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah, dude.
Bangra dude.
He'll find someone. He'll find yeah, dude. He's killing it, dude.
He is,
His like his bugging and stuff.
dude.
Like,
Like,
dude,
hats
look.
off.
He looks like he looks like he's been doing that shit for like since he was born. You know, it feels like he's a
Yeah,
natural. He's like I'm
yeah.
sure he practices and shit, but like he's good at it. You know,
No,
it's
definitely,
brilliant.
man. He's very. I've seen some of the stories and the stuff that he sent me. Amazing dancer. Amazing dancer. At least in Bhangra,
Yeah,
he's pretty
dude.
good. I'm pretty sure he'd kill it in Bollywood as well. Like if he did
He can
Bollywood
shake that
dancing.
ass, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, yeah. And the guy's tall, man, which kind of
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
Freaking
bro.
tall, handsome, freaking what else? What
Yeah.
else is he? He's intelligent. He's a freaking what is he? He's like,
There's
he's like
blood in my
Amr
mouth.
Khan from Three Idiots. Bro, okay, when we were at university, Sharon was the only guy who felt like he wanted to be there. You know, he was the only guy who was like, oh man, like engineering. We're all like,
Yeah,
yeah, fuck engineering.
man.
Sharon was like, dude, he was Amr
Genuinely.
Khan from Three Idiots, bro. He was Amr Khan from,
Hey, that much I wouldn't give him. Okay, that much I wouldn't give him.
no.
The
Wait, what was that? What
bastards.
was the other guy? What was that? What was the guy who was like the gas guy, man? It's like in Three Idiots,
Chatur.
the yeah,
Chatur Ram Lingam or something.
yeah, that was
Yeah, I don't think that was Sharon. I wouldn't compare Sharon to him because Sharon was like, I feel like he had specific qualities from each one, like he was a little bit of Chatur, he was a little bit of like Amar Khan in terms of like, no, he was not Amar Khan at all, bro. Like the guy was like, man,
you don't want to call him Amr Khan. You just
at
don't want to
all,
fucking
bro.
call
He
him
didn't
Amr
have anything. Like I cannot think of anything where he was like that because the guy was
Khan.
always
Oh,
tensed up. Like he was like, man, fuck, I gotta see, guys.
he was
I
he
gotta
was
fucking
virus.
see.
He was no fucking
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Sharon was definitely the kind of guy who actually I feel like he focused on the stuff that was actually important. He didn't really. He was not
you
like the
know
kind of guy who was like he's like I just need to get the grades to basically graduate from college. But he cared more about like hackathons and cared more about like the stuff that actually where you apply your engineering skills, which I feel that's what it should be about. Because
yeah
learning for a
yeah
class academic is important, but I feel like learning to apply those skills somewhere else, and this is not just engineering, this is anything. I think this is anything. Like, you gotta
yeah
fucking like do shit to understand it. And if you just do it for like, oh yaar, mujhe bas ek C chahiye yaar. I mean, sure, you do need it, but like you don't
that
learn
was me.
anything.
मुझे बस सी चाहिए
It's
bro.
it's like, bro, like that, bro, Three
मुझे
Idiots,
बस सी
right?
चाहिए bro,
Bro,
please.
that Three Idiots scene where the guy who was getting married to Pia, who's Kareena Kapoor, he basically studied engineering, and then he comes to America to basically become a banker.
Uh-huh.
So imagine, bro, you're doing like 5, 6 years of fucking engineering, okay? Like, which is one of the hardest, like, major. Like, I would definitely say engineering is hard, because you do need a lot of
Yeah,
math and shit. And then you're going to become a banker. Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
yeah.
There's
Some
so
of the
much hard
homies that
work.
we knew, bro, honestly, some of the guys we knew, dude, they were like, उसे कहते क्या है, so like mashallah, they were from well-off families, right? Bro, they were
Yeah,
like loaded. I'm not gonna name any names, right?
that's
But like, bro,
not.
what the fuck were they doing in engineering school? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, if my dad, if my family was rich, dude, I would be the biggest piece of shit this planet has ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I would not give a fuck, dog. You know what I'm saying? What like
You,
what
you're
are you
saying
doing?
that. You're saying that. I don't think, bro. I mean, like, not
No, I'm kidding.
necessarily, man. I feel like even if you'd want to, like your dad I think every parent they have expectations, right? Like you have to have it's good to have like you have to become an engineer or you should just
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
certificate saying that you're an engineer. That's all we want.
yeah,
And like a lot of this, I feel like a lot of the Indian people who do this is basically because that is like having that's okay on your resume, but that's like not on your resume that you apply for jobs. It's on your marriage resume where you can be like,
yeah,
हाँ हमारा
yeah,
बेटा इंजीनियर है हमारा बेटा वो है he has a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
masters. Yeah, bro, he's this, he's that, he's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
pretty
The parents
solid,
say that. Yeah, yeah,
your,
bro.
your daughter better buck up.
That's exactly how parents talk. Yeah, bro. Our son's a goddamn engineer, yo,
uh,
bro.
bro,
But
it's a
no,
proud thing to say though. Like it is like
no,
imagine you
I
say
know.
like my son's an engineer. Freaking like yeah,
You
bro.
want
But
that? Do you want your kid to be an engineer in the future?
dude, I
Jackson?
want my kid to be whatever he wants. but I would definitely want him
Whatever.
to.
I'm gonna throw some questions in your direction, and you're gonna be like, let
No, no,
me.
no, no,
You're
no,
gonna
no, 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 no,
whatever,
no. He can't be
whatever,
a
dude.
stripper, bro. He can't be a stripper. That's not gonna happen.
Whatever sounds like that. You know what? I've been working for this app, and like it's like an up and coming app. It's like I'm making bank on it, and yeah. So and he just tells you that I'm not gonna tell you the name, but like it has an O and an F in it. But dude,
I'll be
dad, I'm
like,
gonna
beta, if you're making money,
but he's like, dad, guess what? I got you, man. That Audi A7 you wanted, like I got you that baby. Freaking
I want an Audi A7 and a McLaren, bro. You better give me those two.
McLaren. What do you want? What else do you want? What a McLaren? A fucking like
I
a
want the
G63,
company.
dude.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I feel like, we always say like, we should do what we want. And then I feel like when it comes to like us having kids, I don't know how that would be. Like you threw a very important point here. Like imagine a kid comes and tells you like they want to do this, they want to do that. I don't know how that would actually like
I
how
think
that would play out in the grand scheme of things.
yes. Here's the thing, man. When it comes to like doing anything you want,
Hmm.
Indian parents, they are like, okay, I want him to be an engineer, I want him to be a doctor, I want him to do this. I feel like if you're a fucking like YouTuber or something and you're making bank, your parents will stop giving a fuck right then and there. It's all about money at the end of the day. If you're making bank, dude, like
Yeah.
it's like money is equal to respect. Your parents are gonna stop getting, they're gonna
Uh,
stop giving a fuck.
because it's okay, definitely you have to make money, but it's also about this guy actually genuinely likes making YouTube videos.
Indian parents don't give a fuck about that. They're
No,
not
no,
like, oh
they
my
don't give
god,
a
yeah, he
fuck about
enjoys
what you
it.
like,
He
but the
enjoys
guy
it.
likes it, right? So it's like he would be content with it, right? Like
Yeah,
because genuinely speaking, not everybody actually likes to make YouTube videos. Like you have to actually like to do it to even be
I don't.
able to make
Yeah,
money in it.
yeah, I get it.
So but yeah, if you can make
Eventually, it
money,
becomes a job too. Eventually, you're
becomes a
gonna be like,
job.
damn, dude, I
But
gotta post before like this and this day, yada yada yada. Yeah, I
you
get
have,
that.
if you
Like,
make that much
I
money,
feel
you
that
think
what
you're gonna be doing that? You'll have a team, bro. Finished. Mr. Beast, he has a team.
I
I'm
feel that
not.
about like Twitch sometimes.
Yeah,
Like so I only like stream. I stream like 6 days a week, which is like it can get like a little hectic, right? I only take Sundays off. And
yeah.
like there are days where I'm like shit, man, it's Wednesday. I'm looking forward to like Sunday. I want to take a
Mm,
day off. I need a break. I mean, I've kind of gone overboard with it a little bit, where like even people are like, dude, you need to take a break.
mm.
But like I've kind of reached the point where if it's like if I don't do it, then if I don't stream, then it feels like I'm missing out or something's missing. It's just become a part of my routine now.
It's
It's like
almost like your job now. Like off.
I love it. That's the thing. Alhamdulillah, I love it. But at the same time, it's like if I don't do it, the day feels empty, you know?
Yeah,
And
like
but if I do like if I do it too much, I'm like working myself to death. But if I
yeah,
don't do it, it's like what the hell am I doing? Because usually I
yeah.
take Sundays off. I used to take Sundays and Mondays off. And then I was
Mm.
like, Mondays feels so shitty. I'm like, shit, man, I should be streaming right now. Like, Monday at 10 p.m. I'm like, God damn, dude, what am I gonna do? Watch a movie? Like, what the hell?
That's a
Might as
good
well just
hustle.
sleep.
That's a good hustle, bro. Actually, now that you brought up Twitch, tell us actually about. Tell us like what got you started or what motivated you to start, because maybe a lot of people who are listening to this podcast, they're like, these guys are talking about all marriage shit, all this bullshit, but they're also talking about maybe like like getting started on something which is YouTube or whatever. But you are specifically a Twitch guy, so I
I'm
wanna
specifically a Twitch guy. I'm
know.
gonna start posting on YouTube too, inshallah. But like for
You
now,
should,
I'm
man. I
focused on
told you
YouTube.
that, but
Yeah, I
like,
will. I will. I will.
KSF's
Um,
hiring people who can edit his content.
edit. I can't afford an editor right now, man.
Yeah,
I'm the only editor
but
I
if you
have.
want to work for free,
Yeah, you want good experience? That's like literally
experience.
all fucking companies go. You want work experience? You want
Yeah,
free internship? Yeah,
yeah,
like
free internship.
fuck
But
that noise,
okay. All right,
bro.
so I guess let's keep it at this. So what motivated you to start Twitch, and
Okay.
what actually you know helped you get started?
Okay. What motivated me? Okay, so like I always wanted to do something like that, like Twitch. I wanted to do YouTube. Like I was really like, okay, I don't know if you remember, but like when COVID started, I was posting YouTube videos. Like once a week, I
Yeah, I
would just like
remember.
bang out a YouTube video. I would just I would just like sit in front of my camera with my mic and I would just like talk mad shit. And I would just like,
Yeah.
and which was really fun. I really enjoyed it, but like I didn't have like but then COVID happened, and then like some family shit happened that like I don't really
Mm.
want to talk about, and then like Pit eventually like I had to stop, and I was like I went through a bit of a rough patch. Pit like one of our friends he was like dude, you should do Twitch, and I was like dude, you know what, it actually seems cool. And I never really watched anybody on Twitch. I never used Twitch. I was just like, you know what, fuck
Mm.
it. I'm gonna boot gang it, and I'm gonna start streaming. And 2022 on my birthday. Okay, usually, okay, my birthday's on February 3rd. So like, whenever there's like a New Year's resolution, I always delay it till my birthday. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna start
I
working. I'm
think
like,
that's
I'll
wise,
start on my
dude.
birthday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start on my birthday. So
Yeah.
I was planning on starting my Twitch on January 1st, and then I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna do. I didn't do any research. All I did was I had a camera. I had my old shitty laptop from like 2015, and I just downloaded OBS, and I just like I just connected my Twitch, and I just started streaming. Bro, for the longest time, like okay, even Twitch, my stream is still very very ghetto. Like I like it's very. I don't like put a lot of like like thought into it, but like I just go. I just like turn. I just press like go live and just go. But yeah, and
But
I
that's the
did that
thing.
like
That was thing which I think we
yeah.
told you. You were, and I think a lot of your friends recognize that because you had the gift of talking just out of the box.
Oh,
You
thanks, man.
know,
That's very sweet of
you not
you.
had it, you have it, and I
That's
feel
very
like
sweet of
that's
you.
kind of why if you should, you're almost like an RJ, but like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you
It
know
does feel like yeah. I
yeah,
get what
like
you're saying.
you can make a conversation. Like if bro, if I'm on Twitch, like this one time I tried to Twitch stream, I was just like standing there and I was like, yo, like
Honestly,
you don't know what to actually say because you feel so awkward at some point because and I applaud you for that because I remember when you started your stream, you didn't have anyone viewing your stuff. It was like me there.
yeah,
Sometimes I was
yeah.
there,
There's no one there. There's no one
and you
there.
would start talking, but the way you spoke was as if you had like 1,000 people listening to you, which is
Yeah, I
what
think
I
that's the
loved about your stream. I was like, this guy is talking like he has a freaking like a million people listening to him right now, and he's actually selling whatever he's talking. He's actually talking about it passionately, like you're watching a YouTube video or you're talking about a topic which is very maybe controversial or not controversial, but whatever. You still were doing that like with that thing, and that's very hard to do. I feel that's hard.
hon- honestly, I'm a crazy person, and I kind of talk to myself sometimes in my room. I'm just like but like so like the talking to yourself part wasn't that hard, but it was just that I think I watched like a couple of like videos about like people like suggesting people are like streamers, they usually wait for someone to pop into stream, and then they start talking, which is like a bad thing. You shouldn't like wait till like you see okay, like there's one person, like how like your viewers are zero, it goes like 0 to 1, and you're like okay, now well, like hello, let me make conversation with this person. You should just pretend as if like you should just go. People are watching, they're watching. If they're not, they're not. For the most part, I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of like dumb mistakes when I started streaming. I didn't tell anybody about my Twitch stream. Like none of I only told my close friends. Like you, I told Sharon. I told my close friends. Like
Mm,
and which was like which is fine. And plus I was also like a little shy about it. I knew when you want to tell like like family friends and stuff, and I was like I still don't like only my close friends know about my Twitch,
yeah.
and so that was there. So I didn't make any friends on Twitch. I didn't join anybody's stream. That's the thing. I never like followed anybody on Twitch before I started streaming. I didn't understand Twitch culture at all. I didn't know what the hell a raid was. I didn't know what like anything. Just follow alerts, anything. I just started streaming.
Mm,
And eventually people like people used to stream, they joined my stream, and then they befriended me. And I was like, oh,
mhm.
okay. And then I joined their stream and whatever. And then like, like I made a few friends, and then did get like, like alhamdulillah, like, I have this like small community. And
Dude, that's pretty
so
awesome. I've
yeah,
seen
so
your
like
stream, man. Like you built
like
something amazing.
like if I like suggest something to someone like a small streamer, or like I'm a small streamer, I'm a fucking tiny streamer, I'm a nobody right now, like to be honest. But like if like someone who's just starting out, I would be like, just make friends on Twitch. Just don't do your own thing. Like, and honestly, dude, how like after university it's so hard to make friends.
Yeah.
You can't. It's impossible. Look, Twitch feels like I've met so many fucking great people, man. I'm so grateful. I met some
Yeah.
amazing people. Like I made some amazing, like really really good friends. Like people who like care about me, like I care about them, and it's like lovely. Alhamdulillah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Khair.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when it came to like streaming, when I first started, all I had was like my laptop and my camera, and because I people usually get like riled up or like carried away with like, oh my god, I have to have the best setup. I have to have like a PC. I have to have this. I have to have, bro. My laptop has like 4G. My old laptop. I got a new one now. My old laptop has like 4 GB RAM. Freaking bro, my streams used to, I couldn't play any. Bro, I couldn't fucking play Roblox. I could play shit. I could play jack shit. So like it was just me and like YouTube videos, and I would just like do reaction content. And
Mm.
like sometimes people would join, they would talk, or and they would leave. And yeah, and then like धीरे धीरे करके, like I got to 50, and then I hit affiliate, which was like with Twitch, it's like once you hit like you're supposed to hit 50 followers,
Mm.
and then you're supposed to hit 50 followers. You're supposed to have an average of 3 viewers, and I think you're supposed to be streaming for like at least like a week or two, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you hit affiliate, and that's when people can start subbing to your channel.
Right.
That's when like if someone subscribes to your channel, you get like depending on what country they're in, you get like $2.5 or whatever per like sub.
Right.
And after, so that's that. And then so it took me like 4 months to hit affiliate. Like it took me like 4 months to hit 50 followers.
Wow. Yeah.
Which is like, honestly, if I told my like alhamdulillah, like I have like friends are great, and like I could have told like a lot of my friends to follow, and they could have, and I could have hit affiliate like a lot quicker, alhamdulillah. But I also was kind of like, dude, is my content even good? Like I could tell my friends and they could join, and they're great. I could tell my family and they could join too. But what if they're like, just being nice to me? What if they're like, oh, what if my content's actually dog shit, and like nobody actually like likes it, and they're just like
Yeah.
trying to make me feel better about it. Damn, I just better.
Yeah.
But like I just I was like again. So that's why I kind of like wanted to organically build like the community. And alhamdulillah, like I'm like it's great. Like so far, like I'm kind of glad I did that.
Dude, honestly,
And
yeah. Yeah.
but yeah,
That's an
yeah,
interesting
yeah,
story, Seth. Like honestly, like I remember I think even I was telling you, like, you man, like, just you can ask your friends to follow you and do whatever, but you were so adamant on like, I'm gonna get this done on my own merit. Like it has to be done on my content. If nobody likes it, nobody likes it. If they like it, they will follow me. And I think that's the best way. I think that's like, if you had to like, that's a very good roadmap for anyone who's trying to make it in Twitch, or whether even Twitch, Instagram, whatever, any other platforms that are out there. Something new might come along, but make growing organically, I think, is the best way to do it, because I'm seeing your Twitch, and this is me as someone who consumes your content on Twitch. When I come on, you've actually built an amazing community, like a friendly community where where I'm joining in, someone's going to say hi. Like, it's nice people, very nice. They
yeah,
all like what you post. Sometimes like
yeah.
they talk to you guys. You guys communicate while you are playing a game or whatever. I feel like that's something not easy to do, but the way you have done it, the way you have set that up, because of the fact that you have that mentality of like, you know what, I'm going to get this organically, and I'm going to make sure that if they like my content, they'll like me as well. And
Yeah.
it's not just your content, it's also your personality. I feel like you have that personality, which is kind of what
Oh,
attracts that kind of stuff that you have right now. It makes you who
thanks,
you
man.
are. Yeah.
You're too
Yeah.
kind. You're too kind.
Nah,
Um,
stating facts here. I mean, you're a piece of. I'm just kidding.
no, but like another thing that people like worry about when they start streaming,
Yeah.
people are like, they're like, dude, I want to like, I just want to blow up. I just want to like, do something and like I want to
Yeah.
blow up. Like in the sense,
Yeah.
I want to start posting this. I want to start posting that, and like, get big like ASAP. People like, you can like even in the music industry, you can be a one hit wonder, man. You can like make a
Yeah.
fucking banger ass song that everybody loves and it goes viral, or you could slowly and organically grow like a community, or like freaking and like because I've noticed in like a lot of creators where like they have a video that's like freaking like it's a banger, it's like freaking they blow up, and like they have like a lot. I had a friend who was like a Twitch streamer, who is a Twitch streamer, and like he posted once, and like he posted a YouTube video, and like his shit blew up. He got like I don't know, like 20K views on his like YouTube video. And like at those couple of weeks, his like Twitch was booming, and he had like a lot of viewers. But like I'm not gonna say much about his content, but like, eventually people left. People like, and then now it's like he's like back to the same viewers. So it's like if you, it's also about like kind of creating like a connection with the viewers. You're supposed to be nice. You're supposed to care about viewers. You're supposed to like care about people's like views and opinions, and like it's a lot to juggle.
Hmm.
And slowly but sure, like like it's, and honestly, like I wasn't good at it right off the bat. It took me a while. I'm
Mm.
still not good at it. I'm still learning. There's still like a long way to go.
Yeah.
But I'm like, every time someone joins my stream, I'm like very nice to them. I'm never like, oh my god, you're from this and this community, or you're from this and that country, like get the fuck out. Obviously not. I gotta I gotta like
Yeah.
take everybody's opinions in, and like and respect people's differences. And but like a lot of people are like, tend to forget that, and they like, they're like, oh no, it's me and myself, and like, I want things to go my way, and that's it, which is great too. Then you'll create a like, a beautiful like small toxic community. But like, that's fine. But like, I don't know. I'm like, I try to be like as welcoming as possible to everybody.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah,
That's good.
that's
I've noticed that whenever I come in, this guy is so nice. Whenever I come into his stream, he's like, "Guys, what's up? This is my friend Langston. He's the guy who got ripped. He's the guy who got this. He's the guy who he has a fitness this. He promotes my YouTube channel. He's like, yo, this guy, follow him on YouTube, follow him on this that. I'm like, damn man, this guy's so sweet.
I'm
This guy's
just
so
trying to
sweet,
wingman you, bro. What if there's a viewer who's like, trying to get you married, bro?
bro. Don't do that.
What if there's a beautiful Catholic girl in my chat, It's like, who's like, freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to
You gotta
wingman you,
hit
bro.
me up, huh?
Just trying to, yeah, dude, freaking, shout
Yeah,
out to Langston, bro.
that is very sweet of you. But I like how you talked about people trying to blow up very quick. I think the one point that I really like what you said was I think people complaining, and this was me once upon a time, where people were like, I don't have the best laptop, I don't have the best camera, I don't have the best
Yeah,
this, I don't have the best that, I don't know. When people before this made videos with their phones and were able to like succeed with a
yeah,
simple
dude.
camera and a simple phone, not even an iPhone, like maybe any other phone, any phone, dude, any phone that had the ability to basically record and upload,
Yeah,
anything that was able to basically create content. It's not like YouTubers in the past had the best laptops, right? Or
exactly.
nobody had the best anything before.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's like, I remember, like, I think like it was Casey Neistat. He was like, oh, so yeah, he's a YouTuber. And I remember
Yeah.
he was talking about like making YouTube videos. That's when I was like super into like, I wanted to make YouTube videos. And I remember he used
Yeah.
to be like, whenever you're making a YouTube video, nothing matters. He was like your camera doesn't matter, your microphone doesn't matter. He's like, nothing matters. He's like, if you're making this YouTube video, he's like, story is king. So like the content that you're making, that's king. And everything else works for the king. In the sense, your camera and your microphone, your like whatever you're wearing, the whatever, it's supposed to like, help the content. Like it's just because, okay, I can literally okay, tomorrow I could buy the fucking fanciest camera, fanciest microphone, and like my content could be dog shit and nobody's gonna. I could literally have like a $5,000 PC and nobody's gonna watch my shit because like, I'm not talking to chat, or I'm just like playing a really shitty game. I'm like being boring, I'm just like, with my camera on.
Mm.
It's like you just gotta like, put yourself out there and like kind of like, kind of be creative with it. Some people are lucky enough to be creative with it in the sense where like they're just really, really interesting. Like I've met people, bro. They just talk. They they just talk to the camera, and they're just like, and people watch. They love their views. They love their like, they love their like, they're entertaining just naturally.
Yeah.
There's people who are like very attractive. They're like gifted by the Lord, and they're like, and they're like, people just want to watch them. I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not gonna like say.
Who have you been watching, bro?
No, but I'm just saying. There's people on like Twitch who just like they're good looking, so they make it, and more
Yeah.
power to them. They're like
It's
playing their cards
see,
right.
it's what if you have it's yeah, it's playing your cards right. It's you do get work with what you're dealt with at this
Yeah,
point, right? Like it's
yeah,
if you can make it good content, make it. And I feel what I've learned, I think in content is like when you know what you're talking about, I feel that's when you win. And when I say win, I don't mean
I,
win in terms of numbers. That's when you genuinely win because like anyone who is interested in that specific topic, they know that you know your shit. Like
yeah,
if you talk about like, bro, if you talk about something that you do not know a lot about, it's like you will not be able to even sell that. When I say sell, I don't mean monetary sell. I mean like sell it to so be like someone to watch it. Because I think when it comes to content, it's like when you're making it, right? Like I feel like it should be number one, why should someone watch your content and why should someone follow you? I feel these are the two things that matter in this thing, in this
Yeah,
whole thing. Why should they follow you? Why do you want more followers? What are you going to do with so many followers? What do you have to
yeah,
offer that they will benefit? Why?
yeah. That's true, but at the same time, I think you got to
Mm.
get creative with like the whole idea of like what is content. Like you can
Yeah.
literally make content out of anything, bro. You know, there's TikTokers who like are fucking like they just soak shit. I don't have TikTok. I don't know. I'm just pulling that out of my ass. But like there's people on TikTok who literally like. Okay, so there's this one guy on YouTube. Okay, he all he does is like he finds like baby birds on the floor that are dying and he revives them and like he like raises them and he turns
Mm.
them into like adult babies and he like releases them and anybody can do that and like his camera is not fancy, he doesn't talk in his videos, he doesn't do any of that, he just records the whole process of like this thing that he picks up like a baby bird, he like and like he saves its life and he like releases it to
Mm.
the wild, and this motherfucker has like millions and millions of views and people love that shit, people eat that shit right up and it's great content. And like if that guy can literally turn that into content, like you can do anything. You can see it on TikTok, man. People who are like into dancing, people who are into like sewing, people who are into fucking knitting, people who are into like just the
Yeah.
most. Bro, there's this guy on TikTok. All he does, he takes a plunger and he throws it on like boards, and like he lands a plunger on like he like goes to like these fancy like restaurants. He'll go to
Mm.
like or he'll go to like a car dealership and he was gonna be like, hey, can I throw a plunger on your logo? And they're like, yeah, sure. I feel like a lot of it also has to do with like having the confidence of
I
like
think
asking politely.
I saw that on the
What's
Target
that one
thing.
motherfucker, dude? That Daniel Mack is that guy? Like all he does,
Mm.
he walks up to people with fancy cars and he's like, "Hey, what do you do for a living? I love your car. What do you do for a living?" That's all he does, and it's brilliant, and people love that. And so it's like you can literally
Yeah.
make content out of anything. You just have to be creative on like how like you have to make it like enjoyable and more like viewable.
I think the enjoyable aspect is very important because you shouldn't do it just because others are doing it. Like everybody has their
Exactly.
own niche, right? Like there's a niche
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
everything. There's
You
a
gotta be
niche for
creative.
people unboxing fucking mobile phones, bro.
Exactly.
The thing,
Exactly,
like,
man.
I personally don't even like doing it. I tried it once. I tried it once where I unboxed my speaker or something, but I was like, it's good. It got some good views too. But I was like, I don't even
Hmm.
like making this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like people love doing that as for a living because they get deals. They get deals from Sony. They'll get deals from whatever. But I'm not about that. Like I'm like I do want
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
it. It's like a tedious thing for me. So it's also I think the enjoyment part of it should be the thing. Like you should enjoy making what you're making. Like you really
Exactly.
enjoy talking. I feel like that's something in your Twitch stream, which is why I feel like you've able to organically build that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Like on my stream, I just like watch YouTube videos and I just like talk, or I'll play like games here and there. If like chat's like forcing me to play a game, I'm like, fuck it, I'll
yeah,
download it and I'll play it. Okay.
yeah,
But I'm not a gamer. Like my gameplay is garbage. Okay,
mm,
I can like joke around about a game like and like I can like be like, oh, this game's shitty or whatever. I can like I can try to make it entertaining, but for the most part, like I don't like gaming, so I don't do that. That's just not my content. I have like some of my like I have like I had a streamer friend who like started off like around the same time as I did, and he told me like, bro, like what are you doing? Like why are you just talking to the camera? At that time I had like no viewers. Okay, like I was like, he's like, why are you just talking to the camera or just watching YouTube videos? You should play games. You should do this. You should do that. And I didn't have the laptop to play games. I didn't have anything. And I was like, dude, this is like I just don't want to play games. This is my thing. And this okay, and like it's just like gaming was just not my cup of tea. And all this guy did was game. He didn't talk to chat much. All he did was game. And like it's just like it's really what works for you, not what works for someone else. And
yeah,
there's you don't just have to game on Twitch. You can literally do anything, bro. There's people who like do workout streams. They're like working out, and people are watching them work out. You know,
no, that's fair. I think
you
that's
know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
there's I think you'd really enjoy those streams. You
yeah.
know?
I think it. Yeah, I feel like
It's
doing.
not my
If
cup
you
of tea,
listen
but
to,
like I feel like you'd love that shit. You
if you
eat that shit
listen to,
right up.
yeah, like if that guy told you the game and you're not interested in it, I feel like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's not your. It's not your
Gaming is
thing.
like you don't necessarily have to do something
Yeah.
and that you don't want to do. And
Yeah.
it's about what you want to do. And yeah.
What are the demographics that actually come on your stream? Like specifically,
My stream,
like age. I would
thankfully,
say age range. I would say like if you
I,
wanna.
I love my age range, dude. Mine's like 20 and above. And it's brilliant. There are a few people who like sneak in here and there, like who put like their wrong age on Twitch and stuff. Like my content is like mostly like 18 plus, but like for the
Yeah,
most part, I
it
have like
better be 18 plus, bro. I see the.
I mean, yeah, I mean like okay, I'm not watching super inappropriate shit, but like I curse a lot. And like
Yeah.
I curse like a fucking sailor and it's like sometimes we watch a lot of AO shit on stream. Okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, like my age demographic, like I have like I think like yeah, 20 and above. I think the oldest person I have on my stream was 47.
Hmm.
And I think like a 15-year-old joined my yeah, 15-year-olds have joined my stream too. I think it depends. Like this one time I played Fortnite with this other streamer friend of mine. He's a fucking dope guy. And that's when like fucking these like 15-year-olds started like popping in and like because they lie about their age. And but yeah, it is what it is. I'd
Wow,
say for the most part 20 and above.
that's cool, bro. That's cool. Did you
Yeah, yeah.
did you meet any since that guy was like, Safe, when are you getting married? Did you find anyone on Twitch, bro?
Did I find anybody on Twitch? Uh, no, I haven't found anybody on Twitch, Langston. Oh no, I haven't found anybody on Twitch.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Shut the fuck up, Langston. We're not talking about this shit, bitch. I didn't find anybody on Twitch. What are you talking about? Nobody. I've never met anybody on Twitch. I don't know. What the hell? What's Twitch? Huh?
Twitch, what's Twitch, bro? Twitch is a streaming platform where you can connect with
And
people.
by the way,
It's not. It's not a dating platform. Don't worry, guys. But
yeah, exactly. I'm not there to date.
you can potentially meet someone. You can meet someone anywhere, to be honest, guys. So.
You can freaking yeah. You can also like freaking get catfished. Okay, like it's like
Oh,
I don't know.
fish,
I don't
bro.
trust people.
Yeah.
I don't really trust people online. I'm not very like
I think that's a
I'm
big
not about
thing,
that shit.
bro. I feel like
Yeah.
catfishing is such a big thing, especially on dating apps, bro. You don't know who the fuck you're gonna meet.
Mhm. Hey, oh yeah, you've been dabbling with that recently. Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. Let's
Oh,
hear
really?
Alexis' experience. Let's hear Alexis' experience
Oh my
on
God. Do
Hinge.
we want to talk about that over here?
Uh, Hell yeah, I do. What the hell?
I want to talk
I want
about
to hear
something
all about it.
funny, okay? I want to talk about something funny. So I was on the dating app, okay, and I was talking
Uh-huh.
to this girl, but then I think she was great, okay? Like until she was like I think we were talking about like, yo, we are, what kind of festivals you're into, summer's coming, this is coming, that is coming. And she's like, yeah, I like a lot of those witch festivals that come in.
Which festivals?
Witch festivals, like, Trudel. And I
What
was
the
like,
fuck?
I was like, who the
What the hell are you talking?
do
You should
I
have
that's
gone,
what
man. You should
no,
have gone with
no.
it.
Witch
Bro, you should have
festivals?
gone. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
witch festivals, bro.
I want you. I would do. That's content. You got to put that on YouTube. That's something I would watch.
I would have
Langston at a
minus.
witch
I'd
festival.
rather have negative 100 followers than go to a witch fest, guys.
What was it? What did she like explain it to you? Like what was it all
No,
about? Like
no, no.
what's
Like
it?
witch festival, basically, it's something to do with like wizardry, witchcraft, and all that kind of stuff. There's some places in Albany, I came to know about this in Halloween, where people like there are a lot of people who practice witchcraft here in America in
Damn,
general. I feel, but like maybe in Albany, there's actually I think a community
America.
just because like there's like people who do this, and I get very creeped out about that stuff because I'm like I'm not about that. I feel like
Yeah,
that's a lot of like devil worship, whatever. Call it what you want.
yeah, yeah.
Like I don't believe in this whole I believe in the universe bullshit, but like I don't believe in there's no universe. Like there's like I don't oh the universe will take you there, with this crystal
You don't
ball.
believe? Do you not
Get the
believe in
hell off my
manifestation?
face.
You don't
Get
believe
off
in
my
manifestation?
face. Manifestation, I believe in so like I
Here's
believe
the
in
thing.
okay, I'm a
Yeah,
believer. I believe in God. I believe like everything is controlled by God. I don't believe in the
yeah,
fact
yeah,
that like a human can like nothing is in your control. You can't say like, oh, this is what I'm in control and I'm in this. No, you're
yeah.
not. You really are not actually. In the grand scheme of things,
That's
you're really not.
I've heard people say shit like that where it's like, you know what? I just like, I write shit down and I like remind myself something every day,
Do
and
that.
eventually it happened. And I was like, I feel like it's kind of like placebo, like it's like placebo, I guess. Is that the word? Because like
I don't
it's
know.
like
It's not
it's like if
placebo.
you if
It's
you
it's
if
you
you
having
if you
faith
look
in the
okay,
fact that it'll happen. But it's not like you write this shit down and you're gonna, bro.
yeah,
I'm gonna write
yeah,
this down.
faith.
Okay, like it's not shakalaka boom boom, but it's come back to life, bro. You write it down and you act on it. I feel like you have to act on it.
That was a good one. Oh, was it again? Nee, I get what you're saying. So there's this. Okay, you know that one very popular TikToker. Her name is Bella Porch. I was
Mhm.
watching her I was watching her in a podcast, the HVAC podcast, and she was talking about how like she's like a big manifester. Like she's like when she started like making TikTok videos, she had like this one whiteboard where she wrote like her goals. And she's like, as soon as she woke up, she looked at that board, and then she would like, then start her day. It was like constant reminder, like this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. And a lot of people call this like, attraction, a theory of
It's based,
attraction.
bro. It's based on
Yeah,
this book called The
theory of
Secret,
attraction.
bro. It's
Okay,
based on
I
the
don't know
book
about the
known as The
book,
Secret. No, no, it's
but
basic. It's
so
based on that, the law of attraction.
so she did that, and then she eventually like made it big, right? And like a lot of people do that, and I feel like the if I do that, the only thing I feel like that would help me with is to stay on top of like what I want to do. You know what I have to do. It's like having a journal. It's like okay, yeah, you're gonna do this. Yeah, okay, I need to finish this. Like it's not like that. Okay, I'm writing. Oh, I'm gonna be a billionaire like a million times, and like automatically the universe is gonna like freaking. It owes me. The world owes me something now. It's like I don't think that's how things work.
The world does not owe you anything. I feel like
I
you
think
write it down to
exactly.
basically, you're just reassuring the fact that it's a reminder. Like, bro, I have a
Yeah.
whiteboard over here, right? I write stuff like, whatever. Right now, I've written the fact that, like, okay, week one, I weighed this much and I like raised this much and I'm tracking my journey because I'm trying to like lose weight again. And,
Uh huh.
so like I write that, and now it's like,
Yeah.
okay, today this week I'm 198. Next week I should at least lose maybe like 2 pounds, you know, and that's constantly there to remind me the fact that I should stay on track, you know.
Yeah.
Or if I write
Yeah.
that on a
Yeah.
book, that book is there for me. If I write down all my goals on a book or on
Uh-huh.
anywhere on a piece of paper, whatever that might be, it's a reminder because that reminds me of the fact that you know what, today I have to work towards that. Like that's
Exactly.
that's it.
Exactly.
That's it. Some people can
Yeah.
do a mental check. Some people write it down and write it down. It's more assuring because as humans, I think we have a very greater sense. And when it comes to like the pen and a paper, it's more like you're connected to your goal. I don't know if that made sense or what, but I just feel like it means something more to you because you've
Yeah. Yeah.
actually. It's like you're writing down a contract and you're like signing on it.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you're very
100%. Yeah.
committed to it. You know,
Yeah.
that's really what it is. When you manifest something, manifestation is not wrong. I don't think it's wrong to manifest. It's good to manifest something because, but not like in the terms of like, at least I personally, just because maybe I'm a religious guy, I don't believe in like, I don't believe in the universe. I don't believe in this thing. I believe in God and I believe that He gives us everything, just like
Uh-huh.
you believe in God and they get, and you get everything from your living being is because of Him. And that's all I believe in, not because of
Yeah.
like, there's no universe that gave me everything, bro. Tomorrow, like it's not gonna happen magically, bro. So that's it. Like
Yeah.
that's why I don't believe like witchcraft is basically that. Like I looked into what it is, and they basically practice that.
Back to witchcraft.
Back to that.
Yeah.
Back
Back
to
to witchcraft. Yeah.
they
Yeah.
went around
I
the whole
completely
world and looking
forgot.
back.
I
I
completely
w-
forgot.
I literally responded. I was like, oh, I'm not into that shit. Or I'm not into that. I was more or less thinking of like dance or music events.
Damn. Damn.
I think I unmatched or something, bro. I don't know, bro. Or like it was just weird. Like I don't like to interact with people, and there's nothing against them, but their belief system is different, so it doesn't work out, you
Mm,
know. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So like that
I
that's
feel
really
you. I
it.
feel you.
Yeah, but then that's kind of
100%.
good, bro.
100%.
Are you trying any of those dating? Are there any cool
I
dating apps in
still
India?
think I'm not on any dating apps in India, bro. What the hell you think I'm on Shadi.com? By the way, I still genuinely believe you should have gone to that witchcraft thing. It would have been so fucking funny. That would have been the best thing in the world.
Listen,
And I
man,
would have loved to hear I would have loved to hear a Langston rant right after that.
dude,
You know how
I
fucking
should
funny that
do.
was?
I should wrapping up now.
Bro, I want to say something about Langston, man.
All
Bro,
right,
you've
guys.
gotten so much better at talking, man. Like, mashallah, like, okay, you're like this, like, you actually, like, asked good questions. It was like a good conversation. It was flowing. Before talking to Langston was like talking to a fucking tree, I don't know if you were like, like, you know, like shy, or like, you know, you were like, you know, not used to it, but like you seem so much more comfortable. I fucking love it, dog.
Thank you,
Like,
man. Thank you.
mashallah,
Yeah, I
good
feel
on you,
like
bro.
after
I love
doing,
it.
thank you so
I
much.
love
I
to see it.
appreciate
I love
that.
to see it.
I try
I'm
to
proud
get
of
I
you.
try to get better, guys, but with the whole podcast, and I'm not a streamer, but I feel like I do better with just recording videos.
We
But
should give it a shot.
I'm
We
trying
should give
to
it a shot.
I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's not my cup of tea, but maybe if I have a reason to, I will.
Which then make it your cup of tea. It's just, that's the thing. You know, one thing. Okay, I know you're trying to end, but like I'm gonna tell you one thing, dude. A lot of times we're like, before we do something, we kind of shoot it down. We're like, oh man, I'm not good at that. I
Yeah,
can't do that. I'm not good
yeah,
at singing. I can't sing. Or I'm not good at guitar. I can't play guitar. It's like,
yeah.
then get good at it. It's honestly just practice.
It's
You just
practice. I
gotta,
think
like, you know,
it's practice.
like I know I may, okay, I don't want to sound preachy or anything. Even on like Twitch, I'm literally a nobody. I'm like, I'm not, I don't want to sound like, oh, I'm like holier than thou. I know more than you guys. But trust me, like, this is like, just, if there's something that you want to do and you feel like is like your thoughts, don't get into your head, man, and be like, no, I can't do that shit. It's like, it kind of turn it into a challenge where you can do it, bro. You'll make it work. You just need to
Hell
practice.
yeah, hell yeah,
It takes
man!
practice, and
I like what you said so much that I want to like record that on like a story and put it on my thing. But I will.
it takes, yeah, and honestly it just takes practice, and like it takes consistency, dude.
Yeah,
And even days that you don't want to do it, you gotta fucking do it, you know. like
absolutely,
like
man.
if you're
I feel
sick, if
that's
you're like, if you have the shits, if you're like, if you're every anything, like your freaking your girlfriend broke up with you or some shit. I know you feel like shit, and it's like no days off, bro. You gotta do what you got. If you want to get good at something, you gotta work hard at it. And it is what it is,
I would
baby.
drop this mic right now.
Do it, break it,
Drop
break it,
this
break it,
mic.
break it.
But it's like I just got it. So amazing motivational talk, guys. But honestly, to that, I agree with what you're saying, Seth. And I think that's why, like, I've tried, and you know this. You've seen my YouTube videos, you've seen my Instagram videos, you've seen my TikTok videos. I've tried like a bunch of stuff. Not bunch, I would say certain niches. And I've understood what I like and what I don't like. And I want to talk about that actually right now, since if you have some time.
I
Yeah.
thought you were ending, bro.
But I
I
want to
thought I was
talk about
boring
this.
you. I thought
No,
I
but
bored you to
basically,
death, and I
like
was like, all right, man, I gotta end this. No, I'm kidding.
I made like a video on reviewing my car, right? I made it and I think I liked it, but for some
I
reason I
liked
was
it.
like, I liked it, but I feel like I don't want to do that multiple times. Like I didn't want to do that. Like I wouldn't want to review any other car just because I feel like there's already a lot of that stuff out there, and that's not what should stop me. But I'm not excited about it. Like I'm not
Mm-hmm.
like I like to do it for my own car because that is my car. But I wouldn't want to do it for maybe I'd like to do it for exotic cars or something like that, something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to do it for every car. So that's something that I learned from that experience. Then the
Yeah.
next thing which I tried doing was the unboxing video, which I talked about. I didn't like to do it. I don't think I would do more unboxing videos because I like technology, man. I don't like to talk too much about it because I like to have maybe a podcast about it, but not like everyday content. The one
Mm-hmm.
thing that I realized that I liked a lot in any of the content, even maybe more than fitness content, is because my fitness content is mostly documenting the journey, and somehow the reason why I kept posting it is because I know a lot of the people they started their workout journey just because of seeing that, and that's around my friend circle, right?
Uh-huh.
They like it, they look at it as a motivation, and for some, it helps them out, which means that my content is having some value.
Yeah.
It's not the best content, but it's like it triggers something with the person viewing it.
Yeah.
But the next thing would be the acting videos I would make, the
Yeah.
skits
Yeah.
between
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Bro, I think in everything that I've made, that's what I enjoyed the most, bro.
That's awesome, dude.
The
That's actually fucking
most.
amazing. Cause you found something that you actually like doing, you know? A lot of people do that whenever they come to our
Yeah,
YouTube. They
yeah,
experiment with a bunch of shit, and then you landed on something that you like doing. So it's like,
yeah.
that's like kudos, you
That's what I
know?
figured out. Like making reels where I'm actually acting, where I'm playing a person, I'm playing
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 different characters. I don't know why I vibe with that shit. And I was like, I feel like I need to make more of that, which is what I'm trying to gear my content towards. Like, I feel like I want to make more of the acting content because,
Yeah.
bro, that's something that I don't do every day in my everyday life. Okay, YouTube videos are good, but like YouTube videos, like if I have something to talk about, like I'll talk about it. But
Yeah.
I don't do daily vlogs and shit, you know, like that's not about me.
Yeah.
Like I'm my lifestyle is different. I don't like
Hmm.
travel everywhere to make that kind of stuff. Like if I was,
Yeah.
maybe I would do it, but that's not my lifestyle. But
Yeah. Yeah.
acting was something
Hmm.
that's why I
Interesting.
feel like
Interesting.
I want to do more of those things because I feel like I'm not the best actor, but I feel like I have fun with it. And man, I feel like some of those videos, some people liked it. So
Yeah, dude. I liked him. They
you
were
love
like
them. Yeah.
the whole like the whole zooming into the face thing was fucking killed me, man. That shit
Yeah.
was so good. Like you, like that was like that was good. That was
Yeah.
fucking brilliant. You know.
Dude,
And
I'm
like,
gonna
okay,
make
you're
one today. I feel like I'm gonna make one today, bro.
do it, dude. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, like
Because
I'll like
I think okay. So I was like going through like some of the old stuff on my like people that you sent me and like everybody sent me on WhatsApp, right? Like WhatsApp, and like
yeah.
I think I have that saved. Like you sent it to me. I
Yeah.
also I was looking for the because like okay every time like I miss you or something I look I look
Aw.
for that video. I look for that video that you sent me of you like like longboarding and then you ate shit. You fell. That's the fucking funniest video. It's so funny. I literally every time I see that video, it cracks me up. It just puts a smile on my face.
Oh my
Not that I
god.
like to see Lexi in pain,
If
but
I
like it just
post
like
that,
makes me laugh.
if I post
Dude,
that,
you should edit that in right now. It would like after this if you find it. But and like that's so funny. But like and then I came across that video, like the one where you were like where you did the zoom into your face thing. You were like you were oh wait, what was it? It's like you were talking about going to the gym. You're like, yeah, bro, let's go to the gym. He's like, nah, man, I'm not feeling like going to the gym. I was like, yeah, that was the one. That was the one.
oh
It's
man, oh,
good.
I
It's
remember
good.
that one. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Bro, one thing, Alexa, I fucking loved about you, bro, is that you do not give a flying fuck, man. You're just like, bro, if I like to do it, I like to do it. I don't care who watches it. I don't care who, like, and I honestly, there's a lot that I can learn from that because I don't like, I really sometimes like really get into like what other people think about me of mindset. I don't want to I don't
Yeah.
want to be embarrassed. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But like I wish like I like mashallah 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 like your confidence I love it, bro, and like everybody should like strive to have that because like the whole like not giving a fuck is like people who like make it are the ones who are like, oh man, I do not give a fuck what
Yeah.
anybody thinks,
I think that's
and I
important.
love that.
I wouldn't
It
say
is
that's
super.
like it's very hard to not care because you have to obviously be careful with posting because the biggest fear I had, like the posting the acting videos was like obviously I cared like, okay, man, some people are gonna think this is stupid, which is fine, you know, whatever.
Fuck them.
More than that was my dance videos. Where when I
Yeah,
posted
yeah,
it,
yeah.
it took so much from me. So much like it took, I guess I had to grow 4 pairs to be able to
Mm-hmm.
post that because I know that my dance is not the best out there. It's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
And I also know that maybe some of the stuff that I'm doing is so wrong, doesn't look clean at all. Like, you know, I've heard Sharon say that, and it is true. But I don't want that to stop me from, you know, for me, I look at it as posting, and you know what? If it's bad, the next one will be better, you know?
Yeah,
So that's the
yeah,
thing. And I feel like that was my fear. The reason why I wanted to post that was not because of posting it because, oh, it's going to get views, because it might get views, it might not get views. But it's more like, you know what? Do I really have to care about what someone might think that this might be a bad video? You know, do I have to
yeah,
really care? Because I've seen worse. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
saying I'm the best, but I've seen people worse than me.
yeah.
And they posted. And man, you know what? What I admired about them, I learned from them. I was like, these guys, they're happy, man. Like they love what they do. They're so happy about posting it. It's like, you know, they're so positive about it. And I'm like, if they're positive about it, why the fuck should I hold myself back?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
It's exactly.
bro, there are like a million or a billion people on this app, dude. Nobody actually cares about your shit. If you really
Exactly,
think
bro.
about it, they'll watch it for 30 seconds and they're gone. They're done. Like, oh, thanks.
Honestly,
Oh, nice dance.
it's
Ah, that's a stupid. Move on. Finish. They're
yeah,
done.
exactly. At the end of the day, nobody remembers, and
Nobody
it's
does
also
remember.
nobody remembers. Nobody gives a fuck, and also like it's like don't let other people like who have nothing to do with you, have no control over your life, like be a hurdle, like and you're like in the way of like your goals. Also, like freaking the whole like if you're like embarrassed to do something, it's like okay, I'm saying this right now, but I'm actually like myself. I'm like a fucking idiot, and I actually like fall for this shit myself. But like I really care, like I really like care about what other people think about me sometimes. But like I also get the like when they say like you should like you can't grow until you like push yourself towards like discomfort, and that is taking a risk, that is being like uncomfortable, like putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation where posting something that like you feel like is going to be made fun of. It's like yeah, you grow from it, and you'll do it once, you'll do it twice, you do it 3 times, 4 times, 10 times. Eventually you're just going to be like, yeah, fuck it, fuck what fuck what they talk about, fuck them. And then
Yeah.
eventually, like, and then honestly, you'll be proud of yourself when you're like, when you've like kind of like created something that you're like, that like people enjoy, and you like, when you built something that you like, and you're gonna be proud of you. You're gonna be like, thank God I did that.
Yeah.
And
It's about
that's kind of what,
the community that I feel like anything that you're
yeah,
building, it's always, I feel community is the thing that you need to keep an eye, like that's what you need to have in mind. Like with
yeah,
everything that has been built, not just in the world of content, with everything, even like let's just talk about a company like Apple.
yeah,
It's they built it with a community, like they care about their customers, right? It's like it's a very different example, but I'm just talking about like it really revolves around that. There's a reason why a lot
yeah,
of people are very, they like Apple, not because it's just because they have that thing towards customers where they love, they want to provide the best for them, which is why
yeah.
they're
It's
winning.
a weird feeling though. It's a weird
Yeah,
feeling. When you're like, we have
yeah.
a community, and they like care
It's
about you,
different,
and they like look after, they're like, like
and
if I don't
they're
stream on a
committed to
day.
you. They're committed
Yeah,
to you.
yeah, exactly. If I don't stream on a
Yeah,
day, like I have like people would like message me like, "Hey man, why aren't you streaming today?" I'm like, "Damn man, thanks for caring." Like, what the hell? If I'm like sick or something, they're like, "Dude, damn, you're coughing a lot." Like, fuck man, that's so kind of you. It's
yeah,
like it's really
exactly,
nice. It's like a really like
exactly.
it's like
When
a family.
you can't buy that, and that's not, you cannot
Yeah,
buy that, bro.
you
Like you
can, you
can
can.
buy, you can even buy followers apparently. You can even buy like subscribers and shit, but you cannot buy the feelings that the people will feel for you. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's like the reason why I follow certain people on social media. So certain dancers. Just kidding.
yeah, yeah. That's the reason why. Yeah, that's the loyalty. Oh my, Lance is the most loyal man I've ever met in my life. So loyal, so loyal.
Oh
The
man.
loyalty level is like fucking like nine
I'm
thousand,
very
dude. The
loyal
guy's
to the
super
people whom
loyal.
I follow. Okay, I share their
He's
stuff.
like, I swear, the most loyal fan in the world.
Most loyal, the most loyal only fan in the world, bro. Just kidding.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Just kidding, guys. But I mean, I
But
think that's why I follow. Like, there are certain people whom I've unfollowed who where I don't believe in what they say anymore. It's also about not
yeah,
just making that first impression, because you can even lose people who were committed to you.
honestly, here's the thing: when you have a community, it's kind of like you kind of owe them, like you kind of owe them a lot too, right? They're who make you, right? And
Exactly.
then okay, I don't know why I'm making it sound like I'm like this fucking giant like streamer or whatever. But like these people are like taking time out of their day to watch you, and it's like you owe them. And there is like some sort of like you owe them in terms of like you gotta make them comfortable. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta make them like you gotta kind of not let them down. And
Yeah. I
which
think
is
I think that's very important, man.
yeah,
Especially people who comment on your posts, guys. I feel like once there were like certain people who commented on like my older posts, and I did not respond to them just because they seem like strangers. But then I felt like, man, like that was not right, because they
yeah,
took the time to actually take time and watch my stuff, and they put a
yeah,
nice comment on it, whether it's good or bad or whatever. Like, they took some time to do it. So like, responding to comments is very important when it comes to any of your, even if it's like whether it's like verbally or whether it's like whatever. I feel like
yeah,
that's very important. Yeah.
100%,
Wow,
dude.
I feel like we have given like, we've talked about your Twitch, but it's like we've also talked. It's like we've broken down how to like interact with your viewers, but we don't even have the most followers. But
Yeah, I
but I
know.
feel like what you
That's what I
said
keep
makes
saying.
sense, to be
But
honest.
that's what I keep saying it, bro. I'm literally nowhere. I'm like I'm nowhere. I'm not a big streamer. I'm nothing. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
from my experience, what I've experienced, the little that I know. The
Yeah.
little that I've learned from this year of like streaming, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm
That's
still
great.
learning. I'm nowhere being anywhere
It's
close to
always
being big.
learning, guys. It's always about the
Yeah,
learning. But yeah, man. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm so glad we had this talk.
yeah. This was
Yeah.
lovely. This is
Yeah.
fun as
Yeah.
always.
I'm gonna yeah, definitely I definitely wanna wrap it up now because I have to go. Gonna have to
Uh,
get to some stuff. But thank you so much, Saif. Thank you so much for joining the chat. And I hope all of you guys enjoyed it. I hope all of you guys, if you guys took the time to listen to this whole podcast, thank you. And
thank you.
definitely follow Saif on his stream. Again, it's at Al
Yes.
Saifu. I'm gonna put it in in my description as well. Check out his stream. He streams every day. I think 10 p.m. or no 11 p.m.
No,
Indian
10 p.m.
time
bitch.
or 10
10
p.m.
p.m. IST. 10
10 p.m.
p.m. 10 p.m.
IST. And I think you guys should check him out. He's very good, and he's definitely someone whom you'd want to connect with. So yeah, guys. And if you guys have questions
Thank
on
you.
streaming, ask Seth because he knows how to get it
Thank
started.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you. You're too kind. You're too kind. Thank
yeah,
you so much for
yeah.
having me.
Kind. All right. Peace out, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one.